Hello and welcome to Daily News Analysis by Abhit Shiksha. Today is 14th of January 2023 on the eve of Uruka. We'll begin with this list here. You can see there is one important day and very few news. Let's begin with the first one. The first one is the important day that we have today is the Armed Forces Veterans Day. This is celebrated every year on 14th of January, and it has been in the celebration since 2016. Now this is to honor our armed forces veterans and their families. Now this day commemorates the retirement of the first Indian Commander-in-Chief of Indian Army, Mr. He is the Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa. Here, Mr. Cariappa. So he retired from the Indian Army in 1953 on this day. So this day commemorates his retirement. Then this year is the 7th Armed Forces Veterans Day celebration, and it is being held in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. Now here in the 7th edition, they have launched one challenge called the Soul of Steel Alpine Challenge. It is in line of Ironman triathlon, which is very popular in the world. This is Ironman triathlon. So it will be in the same line of Ironman triathlon, this Soul of Steel Alpine Challenge. Now let's begin with the second news. The second news is from the PIB, and it is been declared by Ministry of Electronics and IT. So India's first center of excellence in online gaming, it is being scheduled to be set up in Shillong. Now why Shillong? Particularly in the Northeast, if you go among the communities, we have a lot of indigenous games where we bet or people bet. Like for example, in Assam also we have this during the Rongali Bihu celebration, we have this cock fighting, then bullfighting, where people enjoy and also bet. And similarly in Shillong, in Meghalaya particularly, we have this tir archery. You'll see the booking centers along the highways bordering Meghalaya and Assam in Khanapara, Guwahati. So this tir archery is also one of the form of betting. So it is inevitable, or it is very well put, that this center of excellence is being set up in Shillong by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Now our Union Minister of Electronics and Information Technology also have said that there will be this institute which will provide digital skills to the youths of Northeast, and it will have a 10-acre campus. Okay, and this will train 50,000 youth from all over the Northeast and give them job opportunities, as said by the minister. So you can look up with this center, and then you can look up on this center of excellence in online gaming. Okay, let's move to the next. The next is from the Hindu paper. Here in one district of Kerala called Kollam, it became the first constitution literate district. Why? Because there was this campaign called the Citizen. Okay, this was a constitution literacy campaign which was jointly launched by Kollam District Panchayat, then District Planning Committee, and the Kerala Institute of Local Administration. So they organized this 7-month campaign, which involved 2,200 trainers called the senators, and they have been going to various offices, schools, auto stands, and tribal councils to spread awareness about the various aspects of the constitution, therefore making it the first district in the country to be constitution literate. Here, first constitution literate district in the country. You can see a lady here placing the preamble on the walls. Okay. So finally, we come to the end of this analysis. So this is from Assam Tribune, as you can see. This is a state to celebrate Magh Bihu. Now we know what Magh Bihu is. Magh Bihu is a festival of abundance that we celebrate in the state of Assam, and it is a festival of feasting and merriment, which is also called as Bhogali Bihu. Okay, here you can see a Meji. This is Meji. Also, what is Meji? So Meji is a type of bonfire, as you can see. It's a type of bonfire where offerings are made to God of fire. Okay. Then this is one more interesting aspect of Magh Bihu. This is Bhelaghar. So what is it? So on the night of feasting, which is the Uruka, on the night of feasting, people stay here and feast, and in the wee hours of the next day, they burn the Meji. So therefore, this Bhelaghar is constructed every Magh Bihu before Uruka. Now, Uruka, the word Uruka is interesting one. It is believed to be the word from Deuri Sutia word called Urukua, which is meant to end. So Magh Bihu is generally the post-harvest. It is the post-harvest festival of Assam. Okay. Now similarly, in all across the country, there are harvest festivals on the same time. One is, this is Makar Sankranti, which is also called as Uttarayan. This is celebrated in North India. And the other one is Pongal, which is in South India. Now, difference between Magh Bihu and all this festival is that Magh Bihu is a post-harvest festival. Now, this Makar Sankranti and Pongal sets the timeline for a new year in these areas. In North and South India, it brings the new year. However, in Magh Bihu, we are celebrating the end of our year. Okay, so this is the difference between the two. Okay, if we have to talk about the Pongal a bit, this is Pongal or Makar Sankranti. So they, particularly Makar Sankranti, it means the sun. They worship the sun god called Surya, and it marks the day or marks the time when the sun moves northwards. When the sun moves northwards, meaning end of winter and longer days. So therefore it is called Uttarayan. And why Makar Sankranti is known as Makar Sankranti is because the sun enters the zodiac sign of Capricorn. In Hindi, Capricorn is Makar. So hence the name Makar Sankranti. So similarly, in the south, Pongal also is derived from a word. There is a celebration, there is a puja called Ufan. I don't know the exact spelling, so sorry for that. So they worship the sun god again here and mark for the next year's harvest and pray for the next year's harvest. So you can see the differences. You can see the differences between Magh Bihu and the other festivals in the country. We also have Lori in the Punjab area, which is also of the same type. So with this, we'd like to wish those who are watching this analysis a very and warm Magh Bihu celebrations, and hope this Magh Bihu brings you abundance and prepare you for the next year, okay, or this year. So thank you for joining this series. We'll see you soon.